welcome back to Latte Ladies. This is a series where we get to learn about women's athletics at UIW. We talk about life, coffee orders, everything in between. My name is Lydia Castles. I am the brand manager here at Merit Coffee, and today I am joined by Didi Garcia. She is a runner for the women's cross-country team over at UIW. Thanks so much for being here. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm so happy to be here.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, so we're going to jump straight into it. A few questions already lined up for you. So number one, how did you get into cross-country running, the sport? What did that look like for you?
Okay, so at first I hated running. I hated long distance. It wasn't, ideal for me. But once I entered high school, I had a coach, Coach Lozano, great coach.
Shout out.
Yeah, great. Shout out Coach Lozano. She got me into running. She kind of hunted me down. And after that, I kind of just fell in love with the whole team aspect of cross country. I feel like it's very team oriented rather than an individual sport. So after that, that's how it all started.
That's awesome.
Year of high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's the time with UIW? Was that a scholarship thing? Was that you loved their program? How did that look?
Coach Riedel was actually one of the only coaches to recruit me. I was only recruited by UIW.
Awesome.
I really wasn't a strong athlete coming out of high school. Coach Riedel saw something in me, and now I'm here, and it's been so great.
That's amazing. Okay, what a cool story. All right. And so if you had to guess, what's one word that you think your teammates would use to describe you? Could be on the track, off. How are people describing Didi?
I think my teammates would probably, if not positive, supportive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are both great adjectives.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tells me a little bit more about you. Okay. We were chatting a little bit before we started filming, but go-to cafe order. What does it look like? Are you a big coffee drinker? Not so much?
Not a big coffee drinker, but I do love a really good refresher. And if not that, if a cafe has pastries, a good chocolate croissant is the way to go all the time. Yeah.
Do you get it warmed, or is it just straight from the case?
Warm. I feel like it has to be warm.
I feel like it kind of has to be warmed. I would agree with you there. Okay, awesome. Do you have any pre-race rituals? Anything that kind of gets you in the zone, gears you up? What does that look like?
For sure, a good caffeine drink.
Okay.
Celsius is usually the way to go. I feel a good caffeine drink, and the night before have to carb load with pasta. 100%. Usually that's how it goes. It's kind of like a cross country thing, or I don't know.
I mean, look, any excuse to have some
any pasta.
Is there a pasta dish in particular that is normally has your name on it, or are you just any or?
For me, honestly, any pasta dish is so good. I feel like people are afraid of carbs.
Okay.
I feel like they have but carbs is energy. I love pasta.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
anything.
go on a huge run, I feel like that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You have to have something. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you consider yourself more a morning person, a night person, with the crack of dawn?
Okay.
What does that look like for you?
I think recently, as I'm getting older, I think quotation marks.
Quotations, for sure.
I think with practice and things like that, I've learned to be a morning person. But when we have the days off, or when we have a day to sleep in, I love staying up late at night and having a bunch of junk food and just relaxing.
And knowing that you have the next morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that leads into the next slow morning ritual. Okay, if coffee is not a part of it, what does it look like for you?
Okay, stay in bed as long as I can.
Okay.
Even if that means 1 p.m. It's really bad. It could sound really unhealthy. But stay in bed as long as possible.
No judgment.
And then have a good, big, bad breakfast. Not bad breakfast, but at least 3 breakfast tacos. Absolutely. Watch my favorite show, and then just sit and rot as much as I can.
Absolutely. So wait, what's a go-to breakfast taco spot? I like asking that question to people because I feel like the answers vary a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Around here?
My family and I love Taco Palenque, but down Austin Highway, there's a really, really good taqueria spot, and it's 3 tacos for maybe $6.
That's a steal.
It's such a steal, and it's Los Dos Laredos, and it's down Austin Highway. I love going there after practice.
Okay, I'm gonna have you're gonna tell me the name after we're done here, and I'm gonna write that down.
Okay.
Okay, a favorite memory, UIW cross country, could be with your team, could be on your own, with a coach. Anything come to mind?
For me, I think usually when we travel, when we go out of town, I really, really, really love the whole, like I said, team dynamic of it.
Yeah.
So I love watching all my friends succeed and compete. So every time, if it's not me winning anything, it's my team winning something, or one of our girls gets top 10.
Yeah.
I think it's such a really good team dynamic. Everyone's so united and cheering for the same people for the same goal.
That's awesome.
For me, that's the one core memory I could look back on, just knowing that everyone was so supportive.
Just the camaraderie,
Yeah.
everybody in it together. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you would be as interested in running then if it was a solo situation for you, or for you it really is like the team dynamic that makes it what it is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would not be running if it was just me. I think the team makes everything for me. They make me so happy.
That's awesome.
It's
Okay.
great.
Amazing. All right. Is there an influential person? It could be your entire running journey. It doesn't have to be just at UIW. I know you've given a few shout outs, but anybody that stands out to you that, kind of got you into this?
Actually, for one, obviously the team, both
Right.
the boys and the girls team, but the same two people I've mentioned, Coach Rito and Coach Lozano, my two coaches growing up. Coach Rito has believed in me so much. I don't think I've had, and of course Coach Lozano, my high school coach, but those two people have believed in me like more than I've ever believed in myself. And he's so patient. Coach Rito is very patient. It's taken a while for me to adjust to college.
Sure.
It's very hard.
It's a big adjustment.
Yeah, it's so big. No one really, I think they talk about it, but they
not
don't
really.
talk about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It was huge jumping into college, and Coach Rito has been so patient. He's works with me and all the athletes on the team. Yeah, those two people are, everyone's so great. Yeah.
That's awesome. I also feel like, being a student athlete, that's a lot to balance, even more than just the average student. So, kind of finding that groove and feeling like you're settling into it, I mean, that makes it an even bigger adjustment coming into an already new place. Are you from San Antonio or, okay, where are you
From the 956. I know, just kidding. I'm not from the Valley. I'm not from San Antonio. I'm from the Valley. I've lived in San Antonio now because of UIW, and I think I might stay here.
Okay, very cool. But yeah, so you're moving, you're starting school, you're being an athlete. That's a lot. All right,
it's great.
Fair enough. Is there any favorite location on campus that's kind of become your spot? Maybe it's related to sports, maybe it's class. Anything?
Two, I really am a big fan of the back trails.
Okay.
I think that it's a hot take. I don't see people really walk back there, but I love going back there, even if it's like on a day off and just sitting and watching.
Just taking it in?
Yeah, just taking it in.
Okay.
Or
Absolutely.
the SEC.
Okay.
It's where everybody, the team usually gathers there, and we kind of just chit chat and we call it Aura Farm, and we kind of just sit there and make jokes. But I love the SEC Starbucks area.
Absolutely.
And the back trails.
No judgment.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's a Starbucks everywhere. Okay, how do you balance being a student athlete? We kind of touched on it's a big transition, but are there any tips, tricks, things that you found that have worked really well for you, just kind of juggling all of it?
Yes, I think at first, like I said, I had a really, really hard time adjusting mentally.
Yeah.
Being away from home and things like that. I think the one thing I've taken away is really taking care of myself. Like when I get so worked up and my classes, practice and things like that, I tend to forget about the little things, just taking a break, eating, all the small things that matter. I really made sure to prioritize my mental health and my physical health, and now I'm so much happier, and it's been great.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as common sense as it sounds, those are the things that start to go first when you are really stressed. So making sure that you're jumping back and not setting those to the wayside. Okay, awesome. Do you have a daily ritual? So it's not coffee, but is there anything that you're always starting your morning with, ending the day with? Any rituals?
Okay, rituals for sure. Recently, it's been a quick oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
The maple syrup and I think it's just maple syrup oatmeal from HEB. It's like a really quick packet. Every morning before breakfast and a banana.
Okay.
And then at the end of the night, that's it. Yeah,
That's it, it's
a good loaf, good, cuddle up.
Absolutely. Okay, good. Is there any way in particular that you can think of that UIW, it sounds like a lot of it's come down to the team and the coaching, but that just supported your journey, being a student athlete, anything you can think of?
Anything I could think of. I think we had an athlete here before, Ashlyn Royal. Great, awesome person. She was now my mentor, I think.
Oh, great.
She really paved the way for what a student athlete should look like, I would say. She was really supportive, and that I think she kind of also framed me to just be really happy here at UIW and take it in, rather than see things in a negative light, more positive.
That's great. Okay, awesome. So having somebody kind of go ahead of you, model it, helps to have that reference.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, do you have a coffee hot take? It could be don't believe in adding creamer to drip coffee, or you only like sugary drinks. Anything comes to mind?
I hear a lot that, black plain coffee tastes really bad, but I don't know. I think it tastes pretty okay. I would
Okay,
prefer
you know what? I'll take
plain coffee.
pretty okay
Yeah.
over bad. You know, a lot of times, so my background is in cafes. A lot of times people just haven't had well roasted coffee, and when they're drinking it black, it tastes burnt. And so that's kind of like the predominant thing that's coming to the forefront. And then they're like, it's all bad. And it's like, okay, hold on.
No, wait.
That wasn't a good cup, but okay. So we touched on you're a graduate student. What's your major? What are you studying?
I got a degree in business management, and right now I'm going for a general MBA.
Okay, awesome. And so where do you see yourself after graduation? What's the dream, the vision? What do you think of?
I don't know. I feel like as of right now, I'm really open-minded. At first, I really wanted to go into just like, you know, anything or like selling, marketing, and now I'm okay with that. I would love to do that. I just really want to connect with people, like talk to people, whether that be like HR or just like helping people in whatever position I'm in. I'm totally okay with that. I'm open to anything for my future, honestly.
I mean, business is one of those like general majors where you can do a lot with it. So that's awesome. I'm also getting just a heavy sense of like it's about the people for you. It's your team. It's the people you're working with. So that's awesome to see you want to kind of carry that into the next thing.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Last question.
Okay.
What's something you are currently obsessed with? It could be a book, a TV show, a podcast if that's your thing.
Okay.
What's captured your interest right now?
As of right now, I just finished my current obsession, which was The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay.
That show.
Yes, and I'm gonna say right now, I have not watched the season because I don't do well on a week by week basis. I need to binge it, and it just hit the finale yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. So now I can go in.
Yeah, I usually don't do the week to week. I would wait like 4 weeks.
You let them stack up.
Yeah, I like stacked them up. Luckily, out of nowhere, I saw that the finale was out on like social media, and I was like, oh thank God, I hadn't seen like the past 4.
See, I've heard a lot about it though.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. Are you Team Conrad or Jeremiah? Let's just.
I'm team.
Are you Team Belly?
I'm not Team Belly. I'm not Team anyone actually. I think obviously Team Conrad.
That's a fair take.
Of course, but I think Belly was the problem here, and I was gonna.
No,
let's talk about it.
That's really what this interview is going to be now because I actually have thoughts. I've watched season 1 and 2. 3 I'm waiting to get into, but it would seem the general consensus is maybe it's her.
Yeah, maybe Belly.
I love to support a woman, but that might not be it. We love Belly, but okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was so fun learning a little bit more about you, your time at UIW. Latte Ladies is a segment that we're going to be bringing back once a month. It allows us to learn just a little bit more about what's going on over in women's athletics at UIW. So super excited to continue this series. And tell us, what do you have coming up? What meets are going on? Where are you going?
All right, next week we're going to leave on Wednesday. We're going to be competing at Oklahoma at the Jamboree Invitational, I believe.
Okay.
And the boys team, the girls team, are going to go out there compete with some big schools. Hopefully it goes really well. We just had the UIW Twilight and our home meet here at Windcrest. It went really, really well.
Awesome, that's amazing.
We're just improving, so we're just going to hope to keep improving, and it all goes well from there.
Absolutely. Okay, and do you know the day that what day is the meet?
I believe it's September 27th. I could be totally wrong.
26? That's all good. It's around there.
It's somewhere next week. Yeah,
it's
next week.
Okay, awesome. We will keep an eye out for that. Thanks again so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.